Okay folks, another day, another bright sunny day. I'll just quickly show out the front, out the window. So now we just go back here and concentrate on this job we're doing. Okay, another fuck up year we're gonna have. It's now, of course it's 2021, and I was just thinking, people put their faith in a new year, like with New Year's resolutions and shit. But I found that you can't predict what's going to happen. Now I'm wondering, we're just going to leave it on 100, but you just don't know what the future holds. And currently we have another problem. We have COVID-19. And it still hasn't, we still haven't had the world fully vaccinated. It only just started in places like the US and the UK, whose countries are severely overrun with this disease. And Australia is just waiting till late February, I think it is, till we start to vaccinate our populace, which is good. But until the vaccine takes hold and controls this disease, it looks as if it's set to define 2021 like it defined 2020, except maybe it'll taper off at the end of the year when more of the populace, or most of the populace, hopefully will be vaccinated. Anyway, let's see what we have. We have here, we'll just roll it across, Diet Coca-Cola. Share a Diet Coke with Nan, Grandma. So here's the rest of it. But basically I don't have a grandma anymore. All my grandmas died long ago, and I have my regrets with my grandma on my mum's side of the family. Last time I saw her was back in 1991, and in 1993 she passed away, and I never got to know her that well. I really wish I could have been a better person back then. I had problems myself, and these problems ruined my relationship with my grandma on my mum's side of the family, and I really wish I could have left her with a happy memory of myself before she died. It's not easy sometimes. Now that looks interesting, and I'm really disappointed with myself that I didn't leave with her good memories. I feel as if I let her down. I wasn't at my best back then. I wasn't at my best. I was still had problems, and I just, unfortunately, they spilled over onto her. So she never got to know me that well, and I never got to know her that well. And I just want to dedicate this Coca-Cola can roll to my Nan, to my grandma. I want to just dedicate it to her. Now this looks shit. I want to dedicate it to her, if I can get it to look good. But yeah, I just wish I could have been in a better relationship. But we all make fuck-ups in our lives, and mistakes and errors, even though they are costly, especially when it comes to relationships with your relos or your family. It really is costly when you fuck things up. However you wanted to do the right thing, and that's what caused you to fuck up. And this has come up looking good. Yeah, that looks really nice. I'm wondering if we're going to make this into a movement piece. But basically, it's really been sad that I I couldn't relate to my nan that well, and I really wish I could go back in time and fix it. So, you know, I really wish I could go and fix it. This is not an easy one to do, folks. These roly-polies are very notoriously difficult to control. This is this version. Shit house. That looks good, but that might lose the Coca-Cola in the movement, and I don't want to do that. But basically, I just wish I could go back in time and be a more positive and caring person instead of the negativity and the lack of care that I had back then, back in those days when it really mattered. I'm also having problems with my dad and my brother from my past as well. So it's not, now this is brilliant. That looks brilliant. Now we've got shades of blue, which goes well with the Coca-Cola thing. So we're going to use that as our master copy. But basically, I really miss my partner Luigi above all, whom I really care, and I really wish I could find him. Again, the past has spoken, the past has dictated that I fucked up, that I'd fuck up my relationship with my partner Luigi. Wondering if we're going to make this into a mirror piece. Wondering, but basically I really wish I could go back in time and fix the damage I did to these important relationships. It's really difficult dealing with the past, and the past appears to have precedent over everything. It dictates what I do now. It dictates, folks. It tells you, you know, you don't have much choice but to be dictated to by the past. We shouldn't live in the past, folks. And it would be nice if I could somehow accept what I've done and move on. That would be the ideal thing, would be to be able to move on from where I fucked up, even though it is a significant problem. It's caused me so much grief. I've got to somehow step away and just accept what I've done. It was unintended. The damage was unintended, folks. It was unintended. I wish my dad and my brother could know that it was unintended, if they could just believe in me and accept that I fucked up. I really wish I could just fix the problems that I made so I could fucking repair the damage so that my dad and my brother don't have to hate me or ridicule me, disrespect me. So this is what we just photocopied, a brilliant piece with Nan. And I really wish I could see my Nan again, but my Nan is gone. She's dead and gone, and I have to accept that I had the opportunity to shine even back in 1991, and I had no idea of who I was and what I was. So let's take this as a lesson, folks, is that you've got to learn to accept who you are, to be yourself. Don't try to be Mr. or Mrs. Average just because you think having a disability can stop you. You got to fucking be yourself, or else you're just going to fuck up like I did, and you'll not know it until it was too fucking late. Now, this is too big, I do think. So yeah, we have to fucking somehow put the past behind us and move on. And that's just so fucking easier said than done. I'm just thinking we're going to make this less. Just on the horizontal, we need some length. But basically, I'm really sad that I did what I did. I didn't mean to fuck things up. I didn't. I really didn't. It wasn't my intention. Sometimes good intentions, often don't bode, if that's the right word, bode too well. You think you're doing the right thing, and then you find out decades later that you've been doing it exactly the wrong way. Wanting to be someone else, not loving my talent, which I've got here, not caring about it or using it. That's the cause of pretty much the issues I had. And I have to accept what I did, even though it fucking pisses me and I have no control over my... We're going to make this a little bit smaller on the horizontal. But yeah, we have to fucking, well, try our best to just be ourselves and be our best. I'm trying to get this stuff to go to air on television because I feel that this making a television campaign to find Luigi is my way of putting the past behind me. So I'm trying to get on television with the view of putting the past behind me, because that's the only way I'm going to find Luigi, who I left behind in the past. So the past is dictated. The past is going to get the middle finger if the TV channels can help me. If the TV channels can help me, that would be great. At least I can have closure and put the past behind me and Luigi, and we can both move on to greater things, to better things and greater things, including helping humanity also find its voice and ending poverty, which is something I'd love to do in the future, in the long-term future. But basically I need to get in touch with Luigi, and the only way to do it is to get this shit that I'm doing, this good shit, should I say, or stuff. Sometimes I use the word shit as a replacement for the word stuff. But basically this stuff is I'm hoping is going to help put the past behind us and that we can move on to a better future. And I do hope that my grandma is in a happier place, so that one day when I die, I'll be able to see her and I'll tell her that all worked out well. My Nan. We didn't call her Nan, we called her Grandma. But Nan, I think, is a more popular term now. But for some reason we were calling her Grandma. Grandma, not Nan. But this looks really quite nice, actually, this Grandma or Nan demo. This Coca-Cola Diet Coke can. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call Nan's demo quits.